Hi, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I baked this delicious soft loaf and cinnamon rolls. Let's get right into it. 360 grams of flour, 11 grams of yeast, 3 grams of salt, 65 grams of sugar, 40 grams of margarine or butter or vegetable oil, ghee, whatever, but I'm using margarine for this video. 1 egg, and water to combine. This is just plain old cold water. So to the bowl, I'll just go straight in with all the dry ingredients first. Flour, yeast, sugar, salt. Then I'll make a well at the center like so and add the not so dry ingredients. So that's my margarine in there and my egg and some of my water. Okay, I'll be using the dough hook of the mixer. So just attach that, whichever way it is that yours is meant to be attached. And then in goes the bowl. There. So start mixing. The maximum number you can use is 3, so you don't stress your mixer too much. And make sure you're constantly scraping down the edge. So I'll stop it now and then scrape it down. So I'll add the rest of my water now. It's obvious that you can take it. So you just add little by little. You don't want your dough to be too soft. So basically, once you see that you can press it and the texture is not like your finger just slips all the way in, there's still a little bit of resistance, then you're good to go. So the measurement here is accurate for the kind of flour that I'm using. And yeah, that's how I always go about it. So increase it to the speed number 3 now and knead for 15 to 20 minutes, basically until it stops sticking to the bowl and then it's all nice and stretchy. So we'll be right back. So this is what it looks like after 25 minutes. You can see it's not sticking to the bowl. Let me open it up. So this is what it looks like after 25 minutes. So you can see it's not stuck to the bowl anymore. It's loose and I can stretch it. Can you see that? Oh my gosh. That's what we're looking for. Can you see? See? And it's not tearing. That's how you know that it's ready. So yeah, I'm gonna just scrape it down. See all that ceremony that people do of rolling it into a ball. I don't do that anymore. I just scrape it down from the dough hook and leave it here to prove. That is what I do. So I just scrape all this part down and I just leave it this way. We'll be back in another 30 minutes. Put a towel over it, like so. Right, so here we are 30 minutes after. You can see. So the advantage of not taking it out of the bowl is this. I just turn it back on and the machine knocks it down for me. Really? Yes. So there. So that's it. And then I turn it off and take it onto my work table. So some flour onto the work surface. And then I just put my dough there. My plan is to make 1 loaf and 1 cinnamon loaf, right? So here we go. I'll just divide it into like 2 equal parts, sort of. Okay, so I'll just roll this out. So the smoother it is, the smoother your loaf will be. Okay, so there we have it. So just simply roll it up like so. If you want, you can put some more butter here. It adds extra flavor to that. But I don't need that today. So, oh no. All right. So just roll it up, roll it up. Oh no, that was supposed to be the smooth side of my bread. Oh well, I'll just use it that way. So I'll just pinch all the corners so that they don't open up while it's proving in the pan. So just pinch the corners like so. And then I'll transfer it into my loaf pan. Nice and gently place that in there. Make sure the pinched side is facing the bottom of the pan. There we have it. Now for the cinnamon rolls. So for the cinnamon roll, I have some margarine, cinnamon powder, and sugar. So I usually just do a ratio 2 to 1 of the cinnamon and the sugar. And this butter is to grease the dough. So let me show you how I'm going to do that now. I'll just put the sugar in there and the cinnamon. Mix it, really. Just shake it and wiggle it until it combines fully. All right, so this is the second dough. I'll need that up as well. Okay, so now just get some margarine and be as generous as you'd like. All right, so that's ready now. So just get some of your cinnamon powder and sugar and go across it too. Or you can do this. So now we're gonna just fold it over and roll it up like so, all the way to the top, like that. Okay. And then again, we pinch. There we go. So now using my cutter, just divide. So I will just place here, nice. So I'm still trying to leave like some space to breathe in there. That's why I'm not fully stacking them up so much, like that. Yeah, and then this one into this corner. I'm just going to mix these two together. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Looking so pretty. All right, so I will cover this again with my towel and set it aside for another 30 minutes. There we go. All right, let's check it out. Ooh. Time to bake. Since I have a small oven, I'll bake the cinnamon rolls first and then I'll come back for the loaf. Time for this to go in the oven and then look at the cinnamon rolls. Ooh, my goodness, that looks beautiful. Bake this in the oven at 170 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes or until an inserted skewer comes out clean. Simple. If you're using a gas oven, I would recommend you turn the heat down to the lowest, especially if your gas oven has no thermometer. So turn the heat down to the lowest and just bake. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will see you in the next one. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And turn on the notification bell so you can know when I have a new video up. Thank you for watching.